Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading. I'm going to be taking a look at your immediate past, present, and future, pulling some advice for you as well as the outcome. This is general. It may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel as it helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. Please remember that time is fluid, so this could be something that happened in your past, currently in your present, or coming up in your future. Roles can be reversed, so take what applies to you, the person on your mind, your situation, and leave the rest. At the end of your reading, I will be pulling an oracle message from the Earth Alchemy Oracle deck to give us some more insight, guidance, and clarification on your situation. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Show me Cancer, please. Okay. Cancer, I see a lot of focus on you and some things that you're trying to achieve here. Okay, I'm going to leave that exactly how it came out. So I do see some mental conflict for yourself, okay? And what I'm seeing is that in the past, you were waiting for something, you were kind of evaluating things with the Seven of Pentacles, waiting for something to flourish past that Seven of Pentacles, but you're like, why is it not growing? What's holding it back? And that Seven of Pentacles is not, completely destroyed or anything like that, but you can see that on this bush in a metaphorical way that these leaves are falling off here. So it's like what you're trying to grow didn't turn into 8, 9, or 10 of Pentacles, and you're like, what do I need to do about it? Okay, so in your current situation, I like this because the Ace of Wands comes out, manifesting some things, but also I see you really drawn to something. You have new desires, new passions that even new ideas that you find to really spark your interest. And that is amazing. However, coming up in your immediate future, I'm seeing this Eight of Swords come out, which is telling me that with these new ideas and everything and trying to make these changes, you're feeling a little bit trapped here with that Eight of Swords, kind of stuck in your thoughts. You're not putting those ideas into motion. Now, remember, you can always change the energy. So if you're like, well, no, I want to put things into motion, you now know that if you're stuck in your thoughts of, well, maybe I'll do it tomorrow, or today's not a good day, or, yeah, that sounds great, but right now I have this going on. If you allow yourself to be stuck in this mental prison of thoughts and not actually putting those thoughts into action, well, then that's where you're going to be, is kind of just stuck a little bit. It doesn't mean that you're falling backwards. It just means that, you're really, really overthinking things. So try not to overthink things and put one foot in front of the other just a little bit. If you're like, well, I have a lot on my plate, I understand. One foot in front of the other, just enough to accomplish small goals. So that way you feel like you're making some progress. You can have your long-term goals, but if you set those small short-term goals and achieve them, you're going to feel like you're accomplishing a lot. And I see a lot of really good things in your reading. Your advice coming out is the Page of Pentacles. Okay. And that is telling me that you are, studying. Your advice is saying, keep learning, keep studying, keep manifesting what you want. Turn that pinnacle into something amazing for the future. Don't let go. Also, there's really good things about to happen for you. However, there's some stubbornness. If things continue the way that they're going with this Four of Pentacles, there is stubbornness of not changing, wanting to change, but also there's a lack of investment here as well, because it comes out in a 50-50 energy. It's like you're not really building into that bank account. You're not really building into those investments if you're being stubborn with yourself. And sometimes we can get in our own way. Let's go ahead and clarify things. We're going to start with this Seven of Pentacles in your immediate past and what you're leaving behind here. some of you, this had to do with legal matters, of course, considering maybe like debt or something that you were trying to grow and it just didn't get to where you were wanting it to go. But that's okay. I'm still seeing progress in your immediate past. And I'm going to say it like this: staying afloat, staying productive. And even though you want more to happen from that Seven of Pentacles, more growth to happen, I do see that you started to evaluate things because you got tired of waiting and you're like, what is going on? And trying to find the balance. Some of you, it's like your own personal business that you own, or, just being your own boss. Some of you, this had to do with legal matters where there needed to be some kind of structurized way to take care of certain financial things. And it could be a combination of both for you. But, what you're looking at is I need to make things right and do the right thing, which is to, be in boss mode and move ahead. And the Queen of Wands is telling me you started to really feel that inspiration here with that Queen of Wands of pushing forward to these new ideas and new things that are attracting, the energy that you're attracting and things that you're attracting yourself to. So let's clarify that Ace of Wands for your current situation. You're not giving yourself enough credit. You just really are not giving yourself enough credit. And I just want y'all to know that you have some really amazing ideas. You have some really inspiring things that you're very drawn to. It's like desires, passion, all of that, being drawn to, this is like being drawn to a moth to a flame, but also what you're manifesting. You have some amazing ideas and things you want to go after, and you're feeling that desire to act upon them. However, you're denying yourself by lying to yourself like, oh, well, I don't know. It's creating this tower moment of things not fully making it to, this inspiration moment of this Page of Cups here. The tower is coming out as what is shaking up in your life. It's like you are telling yourself certain things or thinking certain things about your ideas, about what you're passionate about, what you're drawn to, and you're creating your deception by not going after what you love, what inspires you, and what is really motivating you here with that Ace of Wands. And so at the bottom of the deck, the Hangman, it comes out and it says, take some time. You got yourself in this situation, and yes, it can feel a little defeating at times whenever we tell ourselves things like we don't give ourselves enough credit for the amazing work we do. There's a lot of love, support all around you, and people that might not know you, people that do know you, just have your heart open to letting people in to see, what you're trying to create for yourself, if that's the kind of support you need. If you're like, oh, I just need myself, that's great. Do some affirmations daily so that way you can tell yourself, I'm strong, I'm powerful, I'm a creator. I can make anything happen in my life if I put forth the will and the effort. And I'm not going to let negative thoughts, cloud my judgment because I can do this. You absolutely can. And that Hangman is also saying, take some time to reflect on things. Just pause for a moment, and, whatever you can't control, that's out of your hands, just, leave that to God, leave it to the universe, and only take care of what you can. But don't cheat yourself, because you're cheating yourself of some really amazing changes, and you are very, very talented, and you're holding yourself back here. So this reading really comes out as a lot about you. Let's go ahead and clarify that Eight of Swords. So if you're holding yourself back here, what is going to happen in your immediate future with that Eight of Swords is those thoughts of, what could go wrong, or feeling stuck, or your hands are tied, you can't move, you can't do anything. We have the Two of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. I don't want to say that you're not purposely doing this. We all go through moments of feeling a certain way about situations in ourselves, right? And so self-love is really important. Fight for what you want. Because what you're doing is suppressing, and it, where you're at a difficult decision here at a crossroads in a situation, it's becoming very challenging about things that you love and the abundance that you have coming in, new relationships. And it's due to fear. So the devil's at the bottom of the deck, and it's like that fear from the devil trying to input those things in your mind is really holding you back. And it's frustrating. It's very frustrating for you. And I'm seeing that a little downtime, some rest, relaxation, self-love and care. Go get a massage, go put your feet in the water somewhere. I don't know. Do something you love. Watch a movie, go out and shop a little bit if you haven't been shopping. I'm not saying go spend a ton of money, but things that you love. Go out and take a nice walk, clear your mind, so that way your solutions to the issue that's holding you in your thoughts, instead of progressing in the 3D world, you'll have quicker solutions to those things that are holding you back. And so your advice here with this Page of Pentacles, let's go ahead and clarify that. All right, so the Page of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. Your advice is saying, look at all of the really good things, all the good news that you've received so far, everything that you've been learning. You don't have to rush. There's something about your past that's really disappointing when it comes to money or relationships that are very meaningful to you. But there's disappointment about those things, not working out in the past that seem to affect your present. And at the bottom of the deck is the Chariot right here. So keep learning, keep exploring. Do not, and see, this Five of Cups can come off as pessimism, not looking at what you're building, the achievements that you have made so far, how much you have done by following your heart and understanding that you take leadership over what you want in life. This Five of Cups has it's back to those really good things. So your advice is saying to focus on the really good things, because they definitely outweigh the negative there, with that pessimism, with the loss and like, why didn't it work out? And this happened before. The other two cards coming out as the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups is showing that the good is outweighing the negative, okay? And so the Chariot right here at the bottom of the deck is saying also, this is your journey, but also take a step back and take a look at everything around you and get a bigger perspective before you make a decision on which way you want to go with progressing forward here. And it's hard. It just feels like, and I get like this too, a lot of us do, so don't feel bad. We can get in our thoughts so much that we get in our own way of success. And even if that's the happiness in your life, just success of going out and doing something for you. Maybe you're trying to achieve something more. Maybe you are your own boss or wanting to be your own boss. And the more that you put the energy towards, I'm going to do this, I'm going to make it happen, even if it's little by little each day, that Four of Pentacles is actually going to go upright, which is going to show that you're investing more, you're not losing. But if things continue the way that they're going, where you're not putting your thoughts, your passions and desires into actual action in the real world, and you're just staying in your head about it, you're not going to make the investments that you really want. And that's not to be negative. This just feels kind of like a reality check. Let's go ahead and clarify that Four of Pentacles. Yeah, so your own stubbornness can get in the way sometimes. Some people's opinions of certain things and, just them speaking very bluntly can also get in the way sometimes. But the thing about it is if things continue the way that they're going, the Page of Swords is going to actually be not the greatest news you want to receive, but take everything with, structural criticism and love and compassion. But there's something about, you get tired of it here, and you're learning that you need to follow your heart and also trust your intuition to take a stand for yourself. And that's when you're going to see that Four of Pentacles, look, it's at the bottom of the deck, is actually going to be upright. You can do this. It's just sometimes we can get in our own way. And if somebody around you is saying things like, oh, you'll never be able to achieve that because you're not good enough, or the economy's not great, or everybody's doing that, or, if there's some doubt on what you're trying to achieve and you're asking someone and that's the answer you get, it's like they're trying to tell you that out of love. But sometimes you have to take a stand for yourself and not listen to those opinions, because you have to do what's best for you. And holding back on things that you're really, really passionate about and really desire to make changes and find that happiness and new abundance, even, new romance, new relationships of whatever kind that can be, a good kind of challenge. Those are just kind of put on the back burner if another person is telling you like you can't achieve that, because you can achieve anything you put your mind to, Cancer. So don't, you got to protect your energy from those that they might love you, but they're giving you advice that is not the best for your growth. Just remember, you're the one that has the answers. You're highly intuitive, and trusting your intuition, following your heart, and leading in that direction is going to show you, you're going to be like, why did I ever wait? I'm so glad that things are going well, but why did I wait so long? We all do it. I will be honest. When I was going to start my channel, years ago, I waited. Obviously, I wanted to learn more, but I'm like, why did I wait so long? Because I doubted myself in certain things. So it's just one of those things I look back on. I'm like, I should have never waited. But at the same time, I'm happy where I'm at right now. And I just want you to know that if you're holding yourself back from success of your own, don't. You got this. You can do this. Sometimes it will be a difficult decision, and it might create drama and challenges with other people, but you're going to see a new abundance and blessings pouring into your life that are just so good for you. First thing that comes out is Mama Cacao and Rhodonite says heart opening, heightened sensitivity, unifying, high on love. I love this for you. It's fantastic because this is, the heightened sensitivity is you really feeling things, really connecting with your intuition, your higher self, and listening to your higher self as well, listening to the universe, listening to what God's trying to get you to do, and unifying. When you're doing what makes you happy, that's when you feel high on love, whether it is in a romantic relationship or just something you're so passionate about. You feel high on love because you feel like your authentic self. And so don't deny yourself that. Andalite and Lemon Balm. It says integrating energies, awakening and transitioning. Things are changing for you, so they're going to feel a little difficult, but you have exactly what it takes. And, just like I said, small goals. Once you reach each small goal, you're going to feel that you're getting ahead, and that might build that confidence that you're looking for, might push you full steam ahead, like I got this, and charge you up to take that stand and really build back what you're investing in. And I love it because it's like I'm holding on to what I know about myself, who I am, and I love myself. Nobody can take that away. At the bottom of the deck is going to be Azurite and Orchid, and it says Lyrian Stargate, personal power, healing entanglements, and throat opening. So, don't hold back. You got this. I believe in you. People around you believe in you. You have support and love all around you. And even the person that's trying to just be completely blunt with you and does care about you, take everything that they say with a grain of salt, because at the end of the day, it's your decision. So this is what I have for you. If it resonates, hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.